Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Born to be wild.
This is indeed a disturbing universe.
Hello, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to the Stereo 999 YouTube channel. I am your host, the artist formerly known as Stereo Steve. So that last thread I did, the experimental music thread, I got a few new people up in here. I want to say hi to them. And I just recently saw another thread kind of circulating on the vinyl community that I thought it might be kind of fun to jump on. The thread is called Silver Shiny, and it's basically just a short stack of albums with silver and or shiny album covers to talk about. So that's what I'm going to do. The first one that I'm going to talk about, this is Steppenwolf's first album, the one with Born to Be Wild on it. And it's in a shiny silver cover. It's got the classic songs. It's got the Pusher and Suki Suki, Born to Be Wild. This is really odd though. It says mono. When I listened to this, one side was in mono and one side was in stereo. And it looked like they lost the stamper for one of the sides for the mono. Because it looked like in the dead wax, like something was crossed off in the little codes. But anyway, yeah. First Steppenwolf album. It's shiny and it rocks. No shiny silver collection is complete without the first Silver Apples album. It's shiny, it's silver. One of those bands that got recognized as brilliant years and years after the fact, even though their albums kind of fell through the cracks originally. From New York, a duo, drums and electronics. In the 60s, man, years before electronic music duos were really a thing. Here's the little flyer that came inside the record with pictures of them performing in New York, I think up on the roof of a building. There's Simeon with all of his contraptions, and Danny Taylor, the drummer, who's got a big kit. They don't really show his whole big drum kit. But anyway, these are hard to find, but now that there was a resurgence of popularity, you can find a CD with both of their albums. So yeah, Silver Apples. Okay, the next Silver Shiny record, also from the 60s. Oh look, there I am. Hi. Holding up my phone. This is, the album is called Make Believe, and the band is called Wind on the Life Records label. And I'm sure you have seen this record while digging through records and wondered what it was, whether it was worth picking up. So it turns out Wind was the band that Tony Orlando was in before Tony Orlando and Dawn. If you want to hear Tony Orlando singing Angel of the Morning, and you see this record for $1. Oh, there's the Sonic Youth Bad Moon Rising poster reflected. See, this is some good shiny shit here. See, I mean, it reflects really well. Okay, moving right along up to the 70s. This is one of the first Can records I ever found. Of course, the brilliant krautrock improvised group Soon Over Babaluma by Can. And this is like it's a little beat up, but it's an OG copy with the very shiny. Maybe the first one after Damo Suzuki, the front man quit and they were just a four-piece band. It's a good record. It's, you know, Dizzy Dizzy is a great song. Yeah, this is solid. Soon Over Babaluma. Next shiny record, also Deutsch. Rest in peace, Klaus Schulze. And this is a Klaus Schulze record I would recommend to start with. It's called Dune, and it has two like 26-minute long songs on each side of it, and it's shiny and it's reflective, and there's a song called Shadows of Ignorance, and it features vocals by Arthur Brown, aka Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Why would you not want a 26-minute long electronic piece with vocals by Arthur Brown?
Sometimes I doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
And another one I almost forgot about that's silver and shiny. Platinum Jazz by War. And this is a double album, came out in 1977, around the same time as their Greatest Hits album, with similar artwork. This was the companion album. It's a double album with more of their longer tracks. Some of them are new to the album and some of them are from previous albums, but slightly different mixes, edits. But Platinum Jazz. And I guess if I'm going to talk about Platinum Jazz, I should also talk about Double Platinum by Kiss, because that's about as shiny and silver as it gets. And this is a good one to grab if you just want like one Kiss record and you're not a super fan that wants to celebrate their whole catalog. This is a double album. It has all the hits. They remixed all the songs, so they're different than the versions on the album. So even if you do end up getting their other records, this is still kind of unique. So yeah, Kiss Double Platinum.
See, I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished. And that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now, that from now on there'll simply be all these robots walking around.
Man, he must be having a bad trip.
Getting back to this century, the brilliant White Hills, and this is their self-titled album. The vinyl release was very silver, very shiny, and it's heavy music with a shiny cover. I see what you did there. Alright, last but not least, and this goes back to my experimental music video that I did just before. These are gods of experimental music that I failed to mention last video. Soviet France. And this is actual aluminum foil with the artwork embossed into it. All these old Soviet France records are truly works of art. That might be a future video to show a few more of these. But yeah. Really cool lo-fi experimental stuff. Just amazing stuff. This is the little another piece of art that came with the record. Alright. And that is it. That is my shiny silver thread response. Feel free to join in. I'll put a link to the original video that started this thread in the description, just to give props. Thank you for watching, and peace.
That's it. I'm getting out of here.